So here's a myth that we hear all too often. Hey, I've got to be 2 years with the same employer and the same job. Well, guess what? That's not true in most cases. So let's talk about that today. So, first of all, if you're a salaried or a self employed borrower, we don't need 2 years with the same employer, but it's got to make sense. Let's give you an example. Let's just say somebody was a dentist and then they decided to turn into being an accountant. Underwriters may require that they have a certain period of time, probably under 2 years of experience, showing that they can be an accountant and earn an income that's at the level that they're at. But here's a couple that happen quite often that are definitely a 2 year requirement. Number one, if you're self employed, we need to have 2 years of tax returns showing your self employed income. Number two, if you get commissions and bonuses, we're going to need 2 years of history in order to use that income. Now, let's just say you're a salaried with bonuses. In many cases, we can use just your salary to qualify you and skip the bonuses. But if we need the salary and the bonuses, we'll need to have 2 years worth of history to use those bonuses. And then finally, one that comes up quite a bit here in Minnesota is seasonal workers. So a lot of times we have construction workers that'll get laid off when it gets cold in the winter. And then once the spring gets rolling and the road restrictions come off, then they're back to work and they're working really hard all summer. And then they take a few months off in the winter. That's considered a seasonal employee. And we need to have 2 seasons of history in order to use that seasonal employment. So, again, do I have to have 2 years with the same employer? No. There's several instances we talked about, but it just has to make sense. If you have any questions on if your income will qualify or not, just reach out and give us a call. Thanks.